What's up, everybody? Another episode of Love and Hip Hop, the ratchetness. Wait, we got to do that again. I couldn't get it right. My bad. The phone messed me up. What's up, everybody? Another episode of Love and Hip Hop. The ratchetness is in the building. Let's get it. Let's go.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad and bougie. Cooking up dope with a boozy. My niggas is savage. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bougie. Cooking up dope with a boozy. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set.
Hey!
Records on records, got backers on backers. I'm riding around in a coupe.
Hey!
I take your beat right from you.
Hey.
Bitch, I'm a dog. Roof.
I wasn't expecting that.
Hey.
That's right. That's Trene Todd in the building, y'all. Y'all don't know about
Y'all
her.
already know.
What?
Y'all already know. I've turned up with Trene.
I know.
So I know I should have been aware.
You should have
I've
been
turned
aware.
up with you before, and I know how you
what's
do.
cracking.
So
I'm mad that I
Yeah.
missed that Christmas party.
It was
We need to
Yeah.
have a redo.
yeah, I'm ready.
I need
Well,
to.
actually,
Oh, she
I'm
was there
not ready.
too.
I was
Yeah.
in the building.
We was in there. The cool kids was in the building.
Yeah.
We was missing a member of the team.
I know. I
The
know.
Creep Squad over here, you know?
Creep Squad.
We was
I'm
out.
the founder of the Creep Squad. I founded this.
You ain't with us no more.
Man,
You
I
ain't
founded
with
it.
us.
Yo, kick me out. Oh man, I love it. You know what it is. Love and Hip Hop, Ratchet Monday. What's good? What's poppin'? We gotta just keep it going as we do all day, every day. I'm your host, Lem Gonsalves. Holding it down as always. You can find me at the Poet Saint all day, every day. Next to me is my main man,
Hey, what's going
Mr. Jimmy
on?
V. What up?
Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy V. We on Twitter. We on Instagram at @BeAroundDad. Like he said, it's Ratchet Monday, so you know how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
You know how it goes. And of course,
Trene's turned over here.
Queen Bee herself. I don't know what's going on, but
We're over here.
I like it.
You know, having our own little turn session. What up,
Trene
guys?
Todd, what up?
It's your girl Trene. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at your girl Trene.
Yeah. And of course, holding down the end, this dude always comes in something new.
I know, right? Last week he was a
Right.
minister.
Right now he's look like he's about to turn it up the motherland. We turn it up in Africa, son.
That's right, baby.
What
Gotta
up?
represent each and every time.
Exactly.
Find me on Twitter and Instagram at Khaliel Abooboo.
Yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, man.
I ain't gonna lie, guys. I like this after show because it's so chill,
Yeah.
laid back. Because
Right.
we know the bullshit that they go through, so
Right.
it's like, you know, it's not like, you know, gotta force the show. Everybody knows of this ratchetness, you know, and at this point, it's clearly just entertainment.
Yeah.
Entertainment all day, every day.
Entertainment.
Speaking of entertainment, we always love the live chat.
yeah.
So shout out to everybody in the live
Exactly.
chat. Y'all been going.
It's lit there?
Yeah, it's
It's lit?
lit. It's
Yeah.
popping.
Okay.
I'm with y'all. So yeah.
Dope.
I'm about to swing through.
Yeah, if our engineer can put it up, if he doesn't mind, we promise we won't look at the screen the whole time.
I know, right?
That's like the thing.
We got jobs to do.
We got stuff to do. But while he's working on that, and y'all are keeping it going, let's start off with where we left off last week with Sister Moniece breaking and entering into the dinner between Rich and Jade. So first of all, when it happened last week, I'm gonna say, I mean, you know, some stuff you're like, okay, I know what's coming up, right? He's predictable. That really threw me off. I really did not expect. She's from a whole nother freaking
She's from
season.
Hollywood, yeah.
Love and Hip Hop,
Village.
yeah. Loving Up Hollywood. Obviously, they did have a relationship, which was shown on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Yeah.
But we didn't see, you know, it was kind of ended, and even if the after show and the reunion special, they were done. And then she just pops up out of nowhere and is like, yo, what's up? Like they was still together. And I'm just like, is she crazy? or is she crazy?
The thing is, like, that's fun to her. Like, she's like,
She likes
loving
pushing
every
buttons.
She
second of
feeds
it.
off that.
And I like Moniece, but I mean, it was just one of those. This is one of those parts in the show where you're like, all right, okay. I mean, I knew the show was fake, but it's like now you're not even trying.
Right.
You're not trying to get into anymore. It's just like, which is fine, okay, but
It was on some Joanne the Scammer type
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it was like she I feel like she wanted to just be the star of the show in
Okay.
that moment. She was like, okay, Mona has invited me, so let me just come up with anything. And then my other assumption is Rich was definitely texting her and saying some stuff.
he admitted
That's
to it.
well. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna ask. Like
Yeah.
because
Hence why he was trying to cop some dome inside the car. So you know what I'm saying?
according to what was
I mean,
said,
In the public bathroom.
right?
As a male myself, you do send some messages that you don't always mean. I get that.
Why?
I was like, okay,
Why?
you can open up this can.
Yeah, we gonna open up the
We're
can.
gonna open up the can.
I mean, I can't speak for Rich Dollars.
Speak for yourself.
I
Okay.
can only speak for me.
Speak for Khaliel,
Mr. Abooboo here.
because I'm not trying to get in trouble. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm just
Tired,
saying.
be horny. I be hungry. And when I get the text, when the text come
sometimes
through,
it could
that's when I
be
know.
it could be on the male version of some shit that Moniece was doing. Like you want to see, like, well, I wonder what you would say if I say this.
Right.
No,
What's gonna
okay.
be your response? What's gonna
Like
happen?
you're testing out the
like
waters over there.
I wonder what would happen if I pressed this button.
Right.
And so,
Right.
you
Well, I
just
think
pressed
okay.
it.
Okay, so Rich is self-proclaimed dirtbag, creep, whatever. Right.
Right.
He's one of the members of the elusive and elite creep squad.
Original OG.
OG
elite.
member, which I don't know why
Stamped on
that's
it.
something
Top
to be
secret.
proud of. I'm still trying to figure that out.
They rap it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's the NWA or something.
Dude,
like
I
they
don't
be
know.
proud
Never
of
allowed
that.
in the creep
Right.
squad
Again.
Yeah. I just can't.
Dead out here.
Just shout
Dead
out.
to me, B.
I gotta
dead out here in
gotta
these
shout out to Cisco though, because he really be in his feelings, yo. And it's like, you know, in this episode, and then of course in the next episode, and he's really on some like, yo, I like proud of, and I'm just like, why are you crying that you're getting kicked out of a creep squad? Like,
Yeah.
listen to what you're saying.
It's
like,
a creep
You're not
squad.
creep enough to
It was
do
not,
this.
Not only that, but it was just like, as a man, like, you're not my friend no more.
Right, right.
You can't be in our
Right,
club.
exactly,
You can't
exactly.
be in our club anymore. We're gonna go hang out
some
with
kindergarten.
that you.
I'm kicking you out the
some
treehouse.
Yeah.
No more after
No more
show.
for you. Right. You're done. You're done with us. Can't believe it, guy.
Reminds me of
Yeah, it's bad.
Recess actually.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
Which,
bad. It's really bad.
Childish.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Khaliel Snap. I don't know if anybody follows him, but
Yeah.
he's had like what the 12 days of
25 days of Christmas. I do.
and I actually tuned in to the recess one.
I do
and it
a, I
brought
do
me
a special
back, so.
every day. I put up a Christmas special every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need to follow you as well.
cool.
That's dope.
I try to
That's
do.
dope.
I try to do really random stuff. So today was like Keen and Kale. I did Recess.
Okay.
Just
Brought me back.
Right.
Anything that you wouldn't normally see is what I try to go for.
Got it. Okay, dope. Speaking of recess, y'all remember Red Rover?
Bring that hoe over here. Yeah, Lil
Wait,
B.
what?
That's
Wait,
what-
hold on.
I thought that's what
You
we
took
do.
it way the other way.
I
Hold
thought
on.
that's
What
what
school
we're talking
did you go to?
I thought that was the transition
No,
that we was
that's
gonna
not-
talk about.
No, I was
B,
legit
no?
talking about Red Rover.
Oh,
Red
okay,
Rover.
whoops, my fault.
This to bring the whole over. Yeah, I remember that. Like, what is?
Nigga, we used to play that game all the time.
I bet I'm calling your mama. Like, what is? What school did you
Y'all
go to?
don't judge me.
Man.
No, I don't remember Red Rover. I don't know.
Okay, I'm a little older, maybe.
don't know.
Showing my age. Okay, moving on.
He said, showing my age.
All right, so I mean, I think we can agree. Well, okay, she is kind of crazy though, Moniece. I mean, yes.
I hate to say crazy. Crazy's so dismissive.
Do you? But really?
Misunderstood.
Misunderstood. Khaliel, come on, man. We're not politically correct on this show. Like, come on.
The funniest
Like-
thing ever was you can tell Rich is attracted to crazy women.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
I mean,
gets
yeah.
him
absolutely.
off,
Because I
for
think
sure.
he would be
Erica
bored
Mena,
otherwise.
that's a clear
He would be
example.
bored. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Erica Mena, Moniece, anybody he's fool with. Like, they've been a little off. And I think he likes that. Like you said, he's addicted to that because any straight-laced woman would probably bore him.
Yeah.
And he probably just wouldn't, and he likes the young ones, obviously, because this new one is what?
23,
16?
25?
My bad.
16.
She's like 24.
She's like 24.
She's like 24.
Yeah.
She's like 24.
16.
Right, somewhere around there. Which, incidentally, is over now, which I think is a good transition.
Yeah.
So that whole scene kind of just confused me because I feel like she was on the show and now she's off
show
the show.
confuses me.
Like, well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But literally, I'm like, was she a prop? Like, what? Because my thing is, they only, according to when they met with his daughter and that little dinner situation, they'd only been together months, right? It was just a few months.
Rich
Actually, no, it was like 10.
Was it 10
months or
months?
something? Yeah.
Rich Dollars,
They had some time in
he
there.
came to LA and he recruited her. I've seen Rich Dollars at an event before.
Uh-huh.
You seeing
Do
everybody?
tell.
on the
He's
street.
Right.
creeping,
Uh-huh.
creeping. He has his
Yeah.
creepy look. So I could imagine that he probably met her in LA.
You gonna be on the next
Probably
season?
no. Probably scouted her.
Uh-huh.
Probably was getting her ear, and it just happened to be that he was giving her $1 in a dream, saying that they're gonna get married, so they're gonna have kids, and she, obviously knew what she was walking into. She knew
Well, yeah.
that he's on a reality TV,
Sure.
and that with reality TV comes craziness, randomness,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, she signed up for it, and she obviously maybe thought it was going to be different. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
he was saying, no, this season, I'm going to be
We
more
gonna be
like
papoosing
stable.
away,
Right.
Yeah, like I'm gonna
Right,
be more
girl.
stable.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna, treat you right. You're gonna meet the family. Like you're gonna be different from all the other girls that I've had on the show.
Interesting. Do you think she genuinely liked him? Like, or do you think it was a Jay situation with Jay and Snoop? Where
I think she liked him.
You think she
I
liked him?
give her that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's so young. I mean, but
She's so young?
well, that and then their difference. I mean, he was old enough to be her dad.
papa.
Yeah. So
Well, I bet she was
They pop
calling
up.
him daddy at some point.
yeah. Well.
Well,
I don't know. Do you think that's the end of her though? Do you think that she breaks up with him and that's an exit and that's done? Like there's no more from her?
Maybe she'll be on the reunion one.
or maybe
one
she'll
time.
I don't
pop
even
up
think she'll
in
make
a
the
random
reunion.
episode.
Yeah, I'm
She'll
thinking
make
she
the
might even
reunion.
make the. Yeah, she was short lived. What was that? 3 episodes?
She was a cameo.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, she might be on there, but I can't see it. I feel
Extra.
like
You ain't
what's
never
call
been
it?
nothing more than a
Moniece?
cameo.
Cameo, son.
Hey,
That's what guest stars do.
Right,
What
right.
You ain't
Drewuski
never been
said last
nothing more
week?
than a cameo.
Yeah.
You're nothing but a basketball being passed around.
Basketball being tossed around. League. It's like
Drewuski with the quotes on him.
Oh my
Damn.
gosh. Quotes.
Damn.
Oh yeah, I got a few. Yeah. I still haven't picked my favorite one, but I got a
Me
few.
either. I got a few.
Yeah, I got a few. I got a few.
Somebody said Jade was a sofa.
Yeah, it's so. Oh.
You call for that?
Sky Patterson.
that's
Shout out to Sky
Sky.
Patterson.
That's
Always, she
bad.
joins us all the time in the chat. Shout out to
That
you.
was a sofa.
We see
Sky
you.
Patterson, shout out.
And she's like, I'm from LA.
Yeah.
I will find out.
Yeah.
Like, girl,
Stop
I
it.
don't think you in that circle.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not. Because you're like a paralegal. What was it? What was it?
You're like,
Yeah, it was kind of like a
The
paralegal.
paralegals don't run in that.
Yeah,
that
they don't.
kind of
Nah,
crowd.
it's
Yeah,
not.
no,
I don't think
no.
so. The like ones, yeah. All right. So speaking of quotes, Cardi B, she gave one. I'm self-made, baby. Kiss the bicep.
She did.
I'm like, okay.
I respect it though because out of everybody, as far as the new, I guess ones, Cardi B got on straight through Instagram, just talking that smack on the gram, which
she's
elevated
touring.
her
She's
music
actually
and all
on
that
a
stuff. So,
tour.
yeah.
I mean, I
I think
don't
we're
know.
all fans of Cardi B
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
this room.
Yeah, I mean,
definitely.
Cardi B to me is making the show right now.
Yeah,
like she's
for
making
sure.
the show pop, and she's also, I feel like she's doing legitimate work. I mean, I think Yandy. But Yandy's been established for a while. She's not like trying to get on. I mean, she's
Yeah.
definitely doing her thing. But she's been in the business for a while. As far as the people that get on the show and then try to make something of themselves,
Yeah.
I think Cardi B is the success story, if we can say that.
Right.
So she's definitely doing that. The conversation she had with Mariah and Bianca on the beach, I was like it was like the gossip thing to do, and like, okay, well, what's your gossip? And then it's like, well, this is what's going on with me, and I'm really like, my temperament for Bianca is slowly decreasing every episode, because I'm like, you are so thirsty.
It's just really immature.
It's like it's immature. It's thirst. Like, she need Gatorade and a dress with sleeves on it. Like, because it's just like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
she's putting on a role, an act. Like I said last week, she's trying to play into that, like.
But it's like, it's so
side
forced.
role.
But it seems forced. Like, it's not legitimate.
That's not how. I don't think that's really how she is.
No,
in real life.
no, I don't think that is how she is either.
No.
And I don't think anybody, like, it's like, to sit up here and be like, first of all, there's a guy that you're saying you don't want to be with, but you do want, like, because anytime he comes at you, you're like, leave me alone. But then it's like, well, I got this hotel room because my apartment's getting fumigated. So, right. So, I'm going to bring him to my hotel room. So I'm like.
And she going to open up the door.
Right.
And nothing but bra and panties.
Like, what do you think that's going to, and shout out to, because, you know, Sky was like, yeah, you got your booty done. So I'm thinking, like, okay, did she get her booty done, like, just for that night? Like, so what did she do? Like when she said you got your booty,
what
like,
did she mean?
Did she? I didn't get that. Like,
you know what?
Fixing the wig.
Hold on. Let me see. I got get it right up here.
Hey, Holmes.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
I got
tonight is the night.
Right. Got the bangs up here. My thing, I'm just hopefully she never pulls out that Soul Glow wig ever again, because that was ridiculous.
Are you talking about on the beach?
No, just ever. Like,
ever?
Don't ever bring that out.
I
again.
wasn't a fan of the
blue one.
The
blue
glasses.
one
No, these kiss lips glasses.
Oh,
Did you notice that?
See through.
It was
dollar
and it had
store
like
99
little lips
She got her,
on it.
She let her have her own style, y'all. She got her own little style.
I don't think anybody's
gonna
gonna
see a couple little Johns walking around in white like
think
that.
So? You think so?
With the beach background, because that wasn't a real beach. That wasn't. No
with the
beaches
guys
in
that
New
they were
York
talking
look
to.
like
Yeah,
that.
like, hey, you guys want? No, we don't want.
They're like,
we're not
no.
interested at you. And
All right,
we like guys.
we're good. It's like, we're okay. We're just fine. Thank you.
That whole scene, like, just sincerely annoyed me.
Yeah, I was annoyed as well.
Guys, I don't think we are good
At doing this
hip hop panel.
No, but I mean, we're speaking the truth.
Yeah, because it's like,
It's needed though.
like after a while, he's like, shut the fuck up. God.
Because I mean, really though, it does. It gets
Thank
insulting
you.
at a point.
Yeah.
It's like
Thank you.
you're insulting my
My
intelligence
intelligence.
as a viewer.
Man.
Right. You really want me to think that this is real
This
deal?
bullshit, man.
Like, come on. I will say the realest thing this particular episode for me.
I already know where you're going because I wanted to talk about that too.
Yeah, Snoop.
Yeah.
Snoop.
Yeah.
Okay,
Snoop
yeah,
was the
yeah.
realest.
That
thing.
was an amazing moment.
Right.
Like
Yes, it was.
I applaud Snoop for
Right.
sharing that with the world. I
Right.
applaud Mona for putting that out there and helping this show. Good job. But yeah, like it was that was amazing. Like
was.
I was
It
I
was.
was with that. It felt like it was the real
And
deal.
it
Like
felt
To me, it
genuine.
was
It
very
felt real.
unexpected because up to this point, and we're still kind of early in the season, but Snoop didn't really show any type of emotion.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't really just the kind of the hardcore whatever. Was on the wire.
Snoop
and,
from
you
the
know,
wire.
Baltimore and da 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 da, and that was it. And
Yeah.
so to see that, I appreciated that for her character and just for her as a person in general. And see that I will say though, not to get the clown suit back on, zipped up, but her godmother Denise. Was she
Yeah.
going to the pier or the club?
Or the club,
I'm
yeah.
just trying to figure out, was she on her way to the
She was-
club
she
to
was-
go to the pier?
she was fly.
What?
She was fly
really-
because she was.
I think the
She
tag
was-
was
she
still
was-
on the
she was
dress.
trying to get picked up,
Like the
okay?
the
That's
tag
what-
was still on. I think I saw a tag still on the dress. Like she literally picked up the outfit on the way to the pier. Was like, oh, I'm about to stunt with him
And
on
she was
me.
like,
I'm about to
Right.
stunt with it.
Oh, we going on Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, wait.
Hold up.
Let me get
Hold
ready.
Up, hold up. No, because these bitches don't even know.
They don't even know. They don't
I'm
even
the
know.
godmother.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the godmother.
On my earphone.
Oh God.
You about to take me down.
Oh, is that? I was like, what's going on? You okay?
Man, y'all
like,
can turn up
got too
all
excited.
show over there.
Got too
she was just like, help.
Take
Today I
off
was
headphones.
You about to take me down.
Oh man.
But
Yeah, no, I mean, but what, I mean, tell me, what did you guys think of that entire? Well, that scene, I mean, there was two of them. That was, of course, with her and the godmother kind of just getting some advice. And then, of course, there was her talking to Jay and really kind of just, pouring out her heart. What did you think, sincerely?
It solidified my being a fan of Snoop. Like, I knew I already liked her going into it. And then after this, it was like, yep, I knew Snoop, I picked the right one.
Yeah, that was one of those, it was a situation she knew what she had to do. She knew it wasn't going to be easy, but she said, all right, what's done got to be done. And she dropped a thug tear and she...
Yeah. Handled it like a G. As you put it.
Because
she did.
The relationship was getting really toxic.
Thank you.
I feel like Jay would have been like abusive and like would have started abusing Snoop. Like, I'm not trying to take it to that level, but I feel like because the fact that she's like, I feel like throwing tables right now.
Like I want to flip
like,
turn
up this
I
whole
feel like
room
she
right
had
now.
like anger issues. And
I want to go get some
Jay?
gasoline
Jay,
and
yeah,
light
and
up
it's clear that like
and
Snoop,
douse this place.
Snoop puts on this like.
That was the translation version of what she wanted to do.
I want to burn your sneakers.
I want to put water in your gas tank.
I want to put sugar in your gas tank. I want to.
No, that would have been great. Had they like kept that relationship going on and they kind of show like all the crazy stuff that she was
That would be great.
What she was going to do?
For ratings, that'd have been great. Yeah.
Okay.
That would have been great, right?
You want to see all the
Like,
craziness.
and then the bitch had the nerves. Like she would have been doing some crazy.
some crazy
I want to
stuff.
sew your
Crazy
ass cheeks
stuff.
together and keep feed
Whoa.
and feed you. And feed you.
Okay.
What are you
Wu-Tang? Nobody Wu-Tang? Wu-Tang, come on, son.
Damn. I'm
Look it
lost
up,
on that
Wu-Tang.
one.
Okay.
I'm lost on that
Okay.
one,
No,
bro.
but
Damn.
I feel
It's the
like
torture skit. All right,
it's-
go ahead.
Okay.
I feel like Snoop, like, obviously we've seen like an emotional side of her.
Right.
And I feel like maybe Jay would have just like really had her like on some depressed type of vibes because Jay's just like hella negative
Right.
for no reason.
Well, I mean, again, and this has been my gripe with her, and I've not been shy about it, but she left her child and the rest of her family in Chicago to move to New York to supposedly be in this relationship, which I really don't
She
buy.
got the Little Mermaid disease.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I think that's a reason, to me, attributes to her negativeness because she knows she's doing that, but it's like probably a conflict of interest. Like, well, and I'm not saying she doesn't have feelings for Snoop at all. I'm not saying that, but come on. Like, really? My thing is like, either you buy coastal or whatever, don't just move and then you literally kind of leave that situation there.
Right.
Yeah.
And realistically, you're getting paid to be on the show. And the one thing is, and even talking with the godmom, she was kind of exposing that. She was just like, is she really here for you? Because she could be here for an opportunity. And this came out last episode when she was like, you gonna put her on and you ain't doing nothing for me. It's like, well, wait, what are you here for? I thought you're here for love, not to get on.
Hello.
So,
There you go, Lem, the poet saint.
I'm just saying, I'm just trying to, keep it real, keep it 100. So, anyway, I appreciated her telling her story about her mom passing away.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people
sure.
also could relate to that, like not
Definitely.
growing up with a mom, but then being conflicted when the mom passes. And I thought I was touched by that as well,
Yeah.
and I was glad that they did air that and had that going on. I will say, Mona Scott, if there is real genuine moments, it does make it.
Yeah.
In the midst of all the chaos,
The bullshit.
right?
And if Jay knew all that stuff that happened to like Snoop in her past, like why are you like being hella abusive towards her
Right.
and like trying to do all this crazy stuff towards her
Right.
when you kind of know she don't like to hear that she like could have died as a baby. That was hella
That's
hella
crazy.
sad.
Right?
Yeah, it was
that was
like-
crazy.
Damn.
So
Yeah. There it is.
there it is.
So I knew this was coming. Kind of wanted to jump over to the whole Bianca situation because we see that she gets busted out by Mariah Lynn, right?
Yeah.
And
Which
Mariah Lynn.
not really, because she fucking said, tell her I said it.
But she didn't mean that. That's big talk. That's that's big britches talk.
Nah, you said it. You said it.
But you didn't think it was gonna cause a problem though. I don't
course
care
it
if
was
she
gonna
said
cause
it.
a
We
problem.
knew it was gonna cause a
That's
problem.
the whole thing is she is starting stuff. So like, don't get mad when you like, hey, can you turn that light on? And then I do it. You asked me to turn the light on.
Right.
tell her.
all I'm saying is I knew it was going to be a problem once she said it. And realistically, like, that's kind of a punk move. Like,
Which one?
To tell her. To be like, hey, just so you know.
When
I agree with
Raya told
yeah,
Scott,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's a punk move.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree.
She said what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and that would be hella fake for her to be up in Sky's face and not tell her.
I agree with that, but what's also hella fake of her is being in the midst of this whole fucking shit.
And that's the
she
thing
has
that
nothing to do with it.
Right. That's the part that I have issue with. Like, I see if you're going to be cool with both of them, then be cool with both of them, but you have to understand that these people are at odds. Right. So for you to be like, oh, give me information, let me pass information, you're just
a bird
stuff. Well,
where's the bread?
Well, shit. Speaking of birds,
more like a snake.
Yo, that seed. Like,
take it out.
How are you gonna? Okay, who walks around with pieces of bread stuck in their bra?
Here's the thing. Sometimes you need tissues. So you can't stuff tissues because you're going to need it. You're never going to need the bread.
So you just keep the bread in there.
I've liked Sky all the way up to this
just
point.
Now. Right.
When she pulled out that bread, come on, son. Your stock just dropped.
You know, she wanted to have that reality TV moment.
That
Let
was
her
Is that what it was?
That was great.
That was a reality TV moment.
But,
definitely was.
But that was
it was a reality TV moment.
It was a ratchet moment. Like have a
moment.
Like okay, there's moments where you like, oh man, like quotables, like we're gonna get into. Where it's like, oh, she said that or did that. No one is gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna use that when I holler at my dude's side piece. I'm gonna get me some bread. Like, and it was even good bread. Like it was like.
It was a 99 cents.
It wasn't even Wonder Bread. It was like I Wonder Bread. That's what it was.
It was just like here, bread. Either crackers or bread. Which one?
Here's the thing that bothers, and this is why the entire episode annoyed me outside of Snoop's part, is constantly, not even just this season, previous seasons as well, we see all these women go back and forth with other women over dudes and never, ever, ever make the dude take any type of responsibility.
Yes.
She should have threw the bread at Drewuski.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, there is no reason for Sky to confront Bianca.
No.
Bianca is not the issue.
Drewuski
That
all.
whole situation with him getting caught up, that was just
with the whole lipstick on the
that was crazy. Because it kind of
ahead.
showed like basically what we've been saying this whole time. Like she was kind of just like a side piece, but then it kind of contradicted it too, because he was like, "Oh, yo, like what are you doing? Like why are you in a bra?"
Well, this is my thing. He knows how she feels about him. Like, he's not stupid, which is why he continues with it. And it's supposed to be business, but no, you don't need to do business like that. And then the line that he says, I thought I was going to meet you at a bar. Like,
I mean, there are bars and hotels.
There are bars and hotels.
I'll give him that.
However, but he's in her room. So if you thought she was going to be, then put your clothes on and meet me at the bar. Like, don't like, oh, you're upstairs in your room? Oh, okay, great. Then I'll just come up there with you. Oh, you're in your bra and panties? Oh, well, I'll still come in. You know what I'm saying?
Also, too, once she opened up the door, he saw the situation. So at that point, he chose if I'm going to step into this or if I'm going to step out.
And she kissing him on his face. And the whole reason why it changed up was when his girl came and was pounding on the door like the police.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, the door is for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me go see. Who is it? I'm not going to look through the peephole. Let me see.
That was one of those reality TV moments where you knew that he knew something was going to happen, but he didn't know exactly what was going to happen. So I don't know why they decided to air it, because you could tell it was fake. But, yeah.
And then how is it going to... I mean, yeah, exactly. We don't need to go any further on that.
Basically, what he should have done was push her off of him, basically.
What he should have done
was... Yo, chill, B.
Yo, you know I got a girl.
Yo, dead ass B.
Yo,
you know I got this white.
I just want to show you like the cover of the single.
I just want to show you this picture that I couldn't email.
Throw a blanket at her.
I just want to show you this picture that I can't send through an email.
Right.
That's
so the cover,
exactly.
You can't send her the email. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, come on,
that
man.
I can't send
Stop
through an
it.
email or text.
Stop
or I can't
it.
tag
You want
on Instagram
her
or Facebook. I just want to
stop it. That's the thing. Like, just be honest. Just be like, yo, I kind of feeling her too, and I'm just conflicted. Like, I feel like if he said, well, not that she'd like that anymore, but at least he's honest. He's not honest, and he keeps lying to her. And my thing is, like, Sky, I feel, could do way better than him, and should do better than him. And the fact that she's kind of just hanging around, I'm like, she's giving him way too many chances.
Yeah, because he's like, now I lost the woman, the one that I actually love.
Right.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Shut up. Right, exactly. Stop lying. We got to get into Yandy.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
Yeah, right. We got into Yandy and her changing locks and stuff, playing locksmith.
Another petty, stupid situation.
And this, okay, my thing with Yandy, I don't know how you guys feel about Yandy, but I felt like when she first came on the scene, I felt she was legit. Like, she had her career moving, and then, like, she got with Mendices, and she was kind of holding him down through his, struggles with, law enforcement and, his trial and all that was going on. She was with him, all of that stuff, the kids, everything jumping off. And I feel like, it was a little bit last season, but this season for sure, she really has gone down the petty path.
She's
like big time, like stuff that I'm like, stuff that she would clown people over, and that she's doing now, and it's like
now she's a hypocrite.
Super big. And like, to see, first you see, we're introduced to Mandy's sister for the first time. We see her, and then they're talking, and Judy, her name is Neffy. And then we see Judy, the mom, who is the consummate hater, super on Yandy's side.
Did anybody notice that little evil laugh? It was like, you got to change the box.
Yes. Yeah, and I feel like
it was like a.
I feel like the subtitle said evil laugh too. Like, I feel like it said that. Yeah. The closed caption. Yeah. That was for real. No, but she's and then she comes up, and then it's like, you should just change the lock. She's like, oh, I should
do it.
That's what I'm right. It's like, come on. So she changes the lock. So we see Erica go over and don't even put the key in. Just
Erica, I don't know if she even wanted to get inside the room.
Oh my gosh, I can't even. It's not even working.
But the note is what got me. The missus was like capitalized to emphasize like misses.
The white.
That was so.
She should have just spelled it out.
Right. Did you see how the car was waiting for her outside? Like, she knew she wasn't gonna get in the house, so she's gonna not wait. Like, it didn't work. You ready to go to the next spot?
Yeah, he called the car for her.
Right. Exactly. And then she calls Samantha, and of course, what's Samantha gonna do? Nothing.
I know, right?
But just I guess she needed somebody on her side. Like, yeah, girl, go ahead and confront her. And And then she goes over there, and of course she's in. What's she gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, and then the sister was so dramatic. Like, you really trying to get your 15 minutes? She was just like,
stood up,
like immediately, like, no, and it wasn't even like she was being aggressive. She was just like, what's going on with the key? Yeah. No. And then Andy's like, I changed the locks.
Yeah.
That's what is he bosses doing? That's what
she
Mrs.
said. I did that.
I did that.
You are in a legit argument when you say the same thing over and over and over. I did that.
I changed the locks.
And then.
But did you notice how she got up so quickly when Erica came in?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's up? What's popping?
If it's like,
No.
I think for sure Erica would mollywop her for sure.
I'm glad absolutely.
She would.
Absolutely.
You know what? I got my money on the side pieces on this one.
Absolutely. I think Samantha also can scrap. I think she's a little smaller.
Definitely.
I think she's a little smaller. We see her mom. She see her mom. She see her mom. I definitely think. But Erica, I think, will mollywomp her to death. Like, I think she will murder. Like, really.
And I don't condone girl on girl fighting. I don't.
Neither do I.
Right. But we just keeping it real here.
No, I don't condone fighting at all. But I'm just saying, if it happened, I got my money on Erica.
I don't understand why she has an issue in the first place. Like, you have your man, you have your kids, you have your life. Why?
Well, that's the whole thing. It's like she's trying to prove a point.
I'm telling you, this season, her stock just drops. Yeah. Like, she's bringing out all the nonsense that everybody respected her not to bring. So, like, she was up here, but now she's stooping down. You know?
I could even tell, too, like, she, even before this season came out, like, on Instagram, like, she's, like, showing more skin on Instagram. Like,
really?
She was, like, way more, like, conservative. Like, you said,
absolutely.
Before, and then I saw, like, a picture of her and Bianca, like, with their like bathing suits, but they had like their, you know, they wanted to show their butts kind of like in the photo and things like that. Maybe Bianca's like having an influence on her. Like, you know, you start birds of a feather flock together. Like the, you know, the people you hang out with, you kind of almost like
resemble
them in a sense. Like ratchets link up.
And I think also too, and ratchetpeoplemeet.com.
That is an actual show though. So.
And then also you look at her; she's rocking with her best friend Kimbella, who also is, you know, scantily clad, and you know, kind of has that same kind of formula, you know, with how her appearance is. So I mean, who knows? I mean, also,
we've seen it.
Also, she's about making bread. You know, the real kind, not the kind you throw on the street at Birds. But she's about that making bread. So if that's making her money, then who knows? She's doing that, and her dude's in jail, and he has nothing to say because, you know, a lot of times you saw the one episode when her cousin was training her, remember, and he just run up on her because she was posting pictures and how, because, you know, she's usually conservative. So anyway, I do agree with that, and she's definitely changing for the worse, unfortunately. And it'll be interesting to see how she continues down this petty path, if she, you know, how that goes. Of course, we have to get into our lovely segment, Quotables. So let's do that now. Engineer, can you give us some, I mean, we're trying to get this thing going, so we usually get some applause going. Hey, there we go. Okay. Hey!
There it is.
All right. So, Quotables. Khaliel, we'll start with you.
Okay. This was a tough one for me because I had a couple to choose from, but nothing that like
Stuck.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But if I have to choose one, I have to say it was between Drewuski and Sky when she was like, "You got lipstick right on your lip."
Right.
Where?
It was right there.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Like that moment
Okay.
was hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, that was where.
Where?
What do you think, man?
You got lipstick on your lip. Where? I don't see it.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Girl, you tripping.
Okay, word. All right. What about you, Trene?
I'd have to say you playing Thoughts.
Yes.
That was a good one.
Thought Scotch was great. I really love that one.
Thought Scotch.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Oh man. Okay, what you got, man?
Mine was, which was, say, you couldn't throw no real bread.
That one, right.
You can't
Throwing
no
this
real
fake
bread.
shit over here. You can't
Real
throw no
bread.
singles, no real bread.
Right.
'Cause that's a hypochondria if you think about it. But
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Got it.
No,
Got it.
No, I caught it as soon as it happened.
Yeah.
Like, this bitch really thinks
Right.
the Webster's Dictionary defines bread as currency.
As actual money paper.
Oh man. Okay, so for me, there was a few of them, and you guys kind of said mine that I was going to choose. So I will choose this one, and this is kind of more on the what we talked the heartfelt side with Snoop, and you know, when he's breaking up with Jay, and he's like,
I gotta
my
let you.
heart hurting too. But it was like,
Look,
I was
honorable mention. Mine was
Honorable
I gotta
mention.
let you go.
I gotta let
Because I was like,
My heart hurt too.
but it was like, it was sincere, but it was also Snoop.
Yeah,
Like, it was
yeah.
just like, it was her way of being like, my heart hurting too. Like, it's just the way she said it, though. Like, yeah, so, yeah, that's my joy.
No.
So, yeah, that's right.
I freaking love whatever they be saying in these episodes is
Yeah.
hilarious. Like last week, he's like,
Yeah.
"You crying? You need water."
Joel,
you crying? What you
crying?
need?
You
Water?
need water?
Yeah, that was funny.
Like, that's
That
going to
was
help.
funny.
That's exactly what I need. My tears
Get her some
need,
H2O.
need moisture.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I'm losing
That was
moisture, so
funny.
I need to hydrate myself. Oh,
That
my
was
gosh.
actually true.
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, let's real quick. Let's get into predictions. Let's do that.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I don't even know.
Which I'll actually start off with this. My gossip news of the week. So, which we saw in the previews.
Yeah.
So, Mona Scott Young was on the Wendy Williams show because there is a rumor that's actually true that Yandy and Mendices aren't actually married, right?
Oh, man.
So,
it's
she
not what
keeps
wives do.
flickering the ring in the people's
Right.
I had to go like this on the girl.
faces. I don't know why, because we don't believe you. So that's
We need
actually
more people.
not real. So next week, and we saw in the previews, I believe that is going to air and actually come out. And shout out to somebody in the chat room. She's been going off about this whole marriage thing. Trust me, I see you. I see you. So.
Right.
Yeah, so you think next week she's gonna own up to it?
That's the. If she brings it on the show, then I guess that's owning up to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because she said something weird like, you know,
The night before. Yeah.
The night.
That's
on
what
the previews.
I'm assuming. That's what she meant.
Yeah, no, it was kind of.
Which, if she does say that, that's going to be huge because again, she's been flaunting that in front of the baby
She's
mamas
been flaunting it
so
It's
much,
gonna be
and that's
huge in
been
the
her
love
thing.
and hip hop world.
Well,
right. Yeah.
right. So this is what we're discussing.
Then too, there was a whole.
National news. It's
There was a whole.
not gonna be on CNN. Like,
Right.
we understand that.
But keep in mind though, there was a whole VH1 special about this marriage,
I know,
and they
I
had
know.
everybody show up
There's a
to
lot
it.
of
So it's like, it's
Right.
like all this bullshit.
Yeah, which just because I'm a Love and Hip Hop train, the Stevie J and Jocelyn situation, how they talked about being married and they were never married. So
So this is
saying.
an ongoing.
I should get
guess
married
thing.
to somebody.
We
I
are
should fake
being
marry
lied
somebody.
to on the
Right.
constant, man.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll
Anybody
use
else
to
got
go
any
up.
predictions?
Maybe.
Kicking Cisco out the creep squad.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't wait for
Jerry
that.
Springer.
I can't
Self
wait for
is
that.
like, I'm the leader.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be super dope.
It's gonna be sad
Yeah.
to watch grown men cry. I can't even say that
But
with a straight
for a
face.
terrible reason. But like a terrible
Exactly.
reason, not a great reason, a terrible reason because they
Not like-
all want to be in the creep squad.
Not like y'all went to war together.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
mom passed away.
Right,
Like, no,
right.
you're not a part of our clubhouse
Yeah,
anymore.
right.
You can't sit with us.
Right. Get out the creep squad now. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it just because Cisco is so like sad to me. And even seeing he had this
show
brief
is
stint in this episode about the whole Mariah Land and he's talking to her and she's like, I feel you and I feel your pain. I'm like, first of all, how you feel his pain because you ain't talked to him in so long.
I actually
Yeah.
bought that moment.
Did you?
Yeah, I bought that.
It was tough for me. She did cry, which okay, I respect, but you see that he didn't really show any emotion. He was just kind of like, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I bought it from
I've
him.
learned,
though.
right?
I thought he was being sincere.
You thought he was being sincere?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it.
He's a sensitive cat. That's please believe. He needs to be a
Oh,
poet like
Cisco
me.
is
Like he needs to be a
definitely
poet like me
emotional.
because he's an emotional dude. Like if anybody's emotional, he is got that on lock.
You know what I did? I didn't buy the Jade, Rich Dollars Girl. I didn't buy that.
Oh, okay.
But I did
Okay.
buy Cisco's one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I do think he's sad though. Like I think it's just a sad, like whatever his
I think
situation.
a lot is sad.
It's
I'm
a-
sorry.
it's a lot.
You
He
were saying
just he's just plain sad
Yeah.
just to be in this season.
Yeah, just his pres like everything. He's not winning. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people at least see like they have something going. Like even with the whole like, oh, I'll produce you because I'm sad. Like it just like he just wants something. Like do something with me, please. And then now he's not in the creep squad. Now he's like, it's like man, you got kids, man, handle that. Like you shouldn't be so sad. But anyway, we'll find that out. I will say one thing before we close out. What's up with Remy Ma, man? Papoose. Like
Where
I know
they
the
at,
chat
though?
they talking about.
Where
And I didn't
they
see him in
at,
the
though?
previews for the next episode. So I'm just like, there's just not no drama. Is that what it is? Because I really want to see them because they were
the
a
kids
positive
thing
light.
and all that. Yeah, the kids trying to
Like
rap.
I want to see that.
I'm totally here for that.
Yeah, I want because I
This
need
shit
some.
is annoying.
I want some positivity, some realness. So hopefully we get more of that. Hopefully.
They're
Hopefully.
basically just gonna replace that with Rich and his daughter, an internship.
Yeah.
We can't have the real deal, so let's
Right.
Doing
just
some
like bring in another
dishes.
family.
Right.
What if Mona Scott put them out first to reel us all in, and then now they just keep feeding us bullshit now.
Well played.
The bait and switch.
Right? Yeah.
It's the oldest trick in the book.
Well played.
It's the oldest trick in the book, and
Y'all got
according
to
to
peep
my
game.
I know about that because of my Red Rover comment because I'm old too. So just saying, 'cause no one else knew about that except the dirty version, which
Red
is the
Rover,
new
Red
version.
Rover. Bring Lil B thought assholes.
On that note,
On that note,
we want to thank you for tuning in and watching us talk about Love and Hip Hop and all the craziness and malarkey that goes on. Want to thank those in the live chat, always rocking with us and sharing what you think about the show. We appreciate it. Make sure, as my man always says, keep the conversation going in the comments. We love to get your opinion and what you kind of feel about everything. What do you feel about Yandy and Mandice's not being married? How does that make you feel? What do you feel about how she's been treating the baby mamas? All of that's going on. We want to hear your thoughts. Concerned. Why you laugh? I'm really being serious right now. But I've been your host, Lem Gonsalves, and as always, you can find me at The Poet Saint on all social media outlets. Where you at, bro? Ham?
Yeah, yes, boy. It's your boy Jimmy V.
I'm old.
Twitter, Instagram at Be Your Own Dad. Shout out to a few people that did keep the conversation going on last week's comment. I do appreciate talking to you guys. Find me again on this episode here. Check out my blog, beyourowndad.blogspot.com.
And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at your girl Trene. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Khaliel Abooboo, Twitter and Instagram. Holla at the kid.
Holla at it. And of course, we should be on a hiatus for the next couple of weeks because of the holidays. So make sure you have a good holiday.
Everybody have a Merry Christmas.
All that good stuff. Happy New Year, and we will see you when we come back on the flip side. Peace.
Woo woo.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.